Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome to another Dokkan battle video. So today, the legendary Frieza event has gotten some new missions that we can be able to tackle. So these are related to the categories that this new LR is going to have. So let's go ahead and check these out, right? So we got to beat it with 6 Super Bosses characters. Also got to beat it with 6 Mastered Evolution characters on the team, and then of course we got to beat it with 6 Rapid Growth characters on the team. So I'm assuming we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm possibly gonna see if I can try to do them in all in one go, so that way you guys don't have to bother that much with trying to coordinate and set up a team and things like that, right? So let's go ahead and change this setup. So I'm assuming characters that are on Super Bosses are also in Rapid Growth. Let me see. Because I'm assuming the Hits, Kale, Caulifla, those characters might be in that team, right? So let me just check. Just give it a good old look-see, right? But yeah, Super Bosses and Rapid Growth. Bam, so you got it on the team. I'm sorry that if people don't have this character, then do not worry. I believe this Kevla, of course, does lead Rapid Growth, and you can add her in as a leader. She's also on Super Bosses as well, so you can add her in there. Let's check this this Caulifla. Super Bosses and Rapid Growth. So bam. I'm assuming Kayla's also in there. Just making sure. Yeah. Bam. We can add Kale. Let's see the categories that Kale is in. Rapid Growth and Super Bosses, yep. And we can possibly add Killing Caulifla, because why not? Let's see. Yep. Alright. So boom. This will kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So let's go. When it comes to missions like this, these older events, I don't feel like you will have any sort of difficulty. I don't see if this is gonna give us a little bit of issues. I don't think it will, but we can go ahead and check it out, of course. Can you imagine just, oh well, you died, womp womp. All right, so let's begin. Let us get started. But yeah, I just saw information regarding upcoming content as well. There's a little bit of a post that they usually throw out regarding what's coming to Dokkan, at least for part 2, right? So we're gonna be getting a new stage added into the Daima story event. I'm actually pretty curious as to what they're gonna do for that. And then of course we're gonna get a burst mode. And it's funny because the burst mode that's gonna come out is for the Dokkan Fest Killing Caulifla event. So the Dokkan Fest event for that. It's really interesting that they were doing that.
最新の俺のポテンシャルを最大限まで引き出す構えを考えるとこうなる。
Forgot that I had intros on. Yeah, hits OST is a banger, bro. I love it. Alright. But yeah, there's no... This event, when did this event came out? 2020? No. That's too early. I think it came out in 2021, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go ahead and check the origins of this event. Because yeah, this event in particular shouldn't be a challenge to people. Of course, if you're new, then yeah, like it might be a little bit troublesome trying to get some of these units and doing these missions by themselves. So do not worry. Free-to-play options, I really don't know, but we'll see. Actually, wait. Oh my god, okay, no, never mind. This event came out in 2024 for us on Global. That's insanity. 2024, and then a few months later, a few missions were added in it, and then they waited all the way until today for them to release missions. Dang. Oh, look at that. Everybody dodging. Nice. I need that. No, that's incredible. Okay, so this event came out in 2024. I feel like on JP, they released that event a lot earlier. I don't know. Interesting that they haven't, I don't know, updated the event or something. Well, not updated the event, just give us some more missions, right? And this type of equipment isn't only going for Frieza? I actually don't know. Alright, we're gonna unfortunately start floating off characters, right? Because Hit is our number one slot unit. So we'll keep our boy on slot 1. And we shall proceed. On every rotation, we're gonna have a Kalen Khalifa, so we shouldn't have a problem. But yeah, the event itself, it shouldn't be too difficult. I'm gonna see if I can try to speed things up actually, since I'm not running out of time, but you know, I wanna be able to get this done early. The event, or the missions rather, came out at like 1 a.m. for me, so there was no choice. I had to go back, you know, I had to go to sleep, wake up at my usual time, which is like 5 a.m. and then be able to work on videos, right? And I forgot to do one yesterday to get a video done for today. So that was my bad. The video that I was planning to upload was supposed to be the TN showcase from the ECA batches that we got during the World Tournament, but I saw Truth uploading his, and I was like, yeah, nah, let me just keep it in reserve, right? Because it's not gonna get any views, I'm pretty sure. Alright. But yeah, some of these new units are just too dang powerful to compete with this Frieza. This one is just a little bit of a cakewalk. It shouldn't take you like a few minutes to take it down. 7 minutes into the recording though, so I really want to like speed things up. Now for Master Evolution, you guys are seeing that I got the overlay for Vegeta, right? I want to see if I can be able to tackle the fight with transforming Vegeta. Well, not transforming Vegeta, the actual transform Vegeta. The Saiyan Day from 2024, that Saiyan Day Vegeta. Let's see if I can be able to use him on the team. But if I have any struggles, then of course that will change. Alright, we can transform with KO. Let's go ahead and do that. Man, if only KO was competitive on the meta landscape that we have nowadays, she would look really, really good under that Kalen Khalifa team. I mean, we're gonna have to run her regardless because there's no other options that we have available. They are getting a Universe 6 220% leader skill, but like off the top of my head, you know, we have Dokkan Fest Hit. The hit is pretty good. On events that allow you to dodge, you know, you can be able to bring Caulifla, maybe KO for some of the more decent-ish tanking. This Super Saiyan 2 KO post-transformation. Of course, she shouldn't be too horrible. But of course, like, we should get the ECA for killing Caulifla. We have not gotten any sort of hints or details. Just like I mentioned earlier, we are going to get the burst mode for her Dokkan event. So we are maybe sort of bound to get that killing Khalifa ECA, I hope, but we haven't gotten any types of details regarding their ECA, so I feel like either they're gonna wait it for the last minute, or are they even gonna come out at all? I don't know.
その存在が成長を促す。俺はまだ伸びるぞ。俺の時飛ばしがお前の先を行ったぞ。
A banger over an OST there. That's pretty good. All right, so we are getting full power Frieza. I did forget how the event went. So we are getting full power Frieza, and then we're also getting golden Frieza at the end, I'm assuming. All right, let's skip this one since we already did see it, but I'm not gonna use the active skill for this improved hit. I want to see if I can be able to save more, stack a little bit more so he can be able to do a bit more damage. If I can't dodge that attack, I'm gonna be so mad. And of course, no orbs for Kefla. Great. Fantastic. Alright. Dude, that Beerus video is gonna be the bane of my existence. I'm just checking my most viewed stuff right now, and that Beerus video keeps on being the most watched video ever. I was like, why? There's no need. Alright, so we are bound to get a super attack where Khalifa is. I'm just hopeful that Khalifa can be able to dodge here, because we need that. Nice. Let's go. And if we do take a super attack, we're just gonna like succumb to our death. It is not fun. Yeah, we're supposed to get a data download tonight. As in the next few hours, that's possibly when we're gonna get a data download. We're gonna see if the I don't think the banner is gonna be animated, so it won't show us what the banner contains. But we're gonna receive details as to the release of Killing Khalifa in the upcoming hours. I'm assuming the banner comes out tonight at around like what, 11, like 12 or 1 a.m. I hope that the banner doesn't come out at 1 a.m. bro. It's gonna be annoying. Just have to wake up super early, things like that. This is gonna be a pain. Alright, well, actually I can... You know what? No, I like it. Let's go ahead and play it. I know it's gonna be longer, but screw it. Yeah. Alright. So we got the Ghost Usher, no need to worry. We're already 15 minutes into the video, so that's not great. Yeah, then we're gonna have to use the some of the other teams I've been able to like take a peek at in order for us to take down this this event. Now, it took us a little bit of time to get there, but we're pretty good to go. For this team, I really want to see if I can try to use the Saiyan Day Vegeta. So we're gonna see if we can be able to get him out of the shelf, be able to use him out here. But yeah, this is basically beating 2 missions in one go. For anybody who would like to cut a bit of corners here and there, you know, you can be able to use this this setup, and they shouldn't have a problem. So it's a legendary event. This like legendary Frieza event, right? I guess let me see if we go check the numbers for this event, right? The Frieza, the golden Frieza hits for 1.12 million damage on his super attack. So what you gotta do is just make sure that your defenses are pretty high, and he's not gonna hurt you. So yeah, there you go. So that's beating the super bosses and the rapid growth mission. Again, 2 missions in one go. And now we're gonna jump into the mastered evolution mission. All right, let's go. This is the setup that I'm gonna be using. Let's go ahead and get on it. So, just like I mentioned earlier, this shouldn't be too difficult. There shouldn't be any problems whatsoever trying to take down this team. I mean, like these fights in general. Do I kind of want to be a little bit cocky and want to set it on auto for this fight? Auto battle all the way. But yeah, no, we shouldn't have a problem. We should be maybe one-shotting some of these faces too. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Easy, right? Like immediately, the only thing that's gonna make us a little bit more delayed is just the intros. The intros are gonna be the ones that are gonna be like, well, there you go, just a problem. Now, I know, yes, I'm floating off the gods, right? Again, we shouldn't have a bit of an issue when it comes to taking down these fights, so might as well just keep going, right? All right. So yeah, the unit would possibly come out during the next few hours, I would say. There's no like time for the, I mean, it said the 14th, that was the summoning period, the 14th of this month. So sooner rather than later, we're gonna possibly see that. If they're gonna start introducing this, we might see Dokkan Day already. Like, you know, whatever they're planning on doing for the 15th or 30th of every month. And they can be able to give us tickets for the new character that's releasing. But they also mentioned that some of these things are going to happen at the end of May. Well, the summoning point system is going to happen at the end of May. I don't know if the actual the actual release of the unit is going to come out, and we're going to get another easier way to get the unit, right? So, but we'll see. We'll see what they have in store for us. Alright, Vegeta. The good old boy Saiyan Day Vegeta. Oh, we also got this too. Alrighty, so we're going pretty fast. You guys see? We're just going silly fast. This shouldn't be a difficult event whatsoever. But we're looking pretty good still. Again, this team shouldn't have any sort of difficulty. We shouldn't have any problems with this. Yeah, do let me know down in the comments below what kind of team setups do you guys use for your runs. There shouldn't be a problem. Yep. The only thing is that I wish this could have come a little bit earlier, so that way we could have done the extra super attack. But it is what it is. Yeah, look at that. Oh, Vegeta! Now look at you, being able to absolutely annihilate your once upon a time killer. Okay, let's just speed it up. Let's just go ahead and do it. The active skills are gonna be the ones that take it all the time. Oh, it would have been lovely to get that KO screen, bro. My God, I love this unit. That's Saiyan Day Vegeta. I am curious because of the fact that he's a stacking unit and everything like that. Curious to see how good he would do up against that Festival of Battles event. There might be a time where I'm just gonna be like sitting down and looking at all these stacking characters and seeing how well they perform over there. It's gonna be annoying as all heck, but yeah. All right, let's end this fight. We're gonna get Gogeta out here and obliterate everybody.
空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒すのだ。ジャリックホー！これが最強のフュージョンだ。地獄へ送り返してやる。
Yeah, it's GG for the boy. So sad. Alright, well, let me know down in the comments below how you guys went along and beat this. Of course, it was going to be pretty easy. Just some nice little stones that you can be able to get. I'm assuming that the equipment that's available for that event, the ones that you get from the missions, I'm assuming it's for Frieza. So maybe some good equipment for him. I really don't know why, but you know, it's available for your leisure. If you guys would like to get some equipment for the boy, you guys can be able to have that accessible for you. But yeah, there you go. That is the fight. Those are all the missions to take down the legendary Frieza event. Again, we took a little bit of time because of the active skills themselves, but we shouldn't have any problems at all. But yeah, this is for Frieza characters. So yeah, like it's weird. Like maybe we are possibly gonna get a Frieza unit in the future. You know, I really do want the celebration just fully focus on the Namek saga, and they actually just dedicate time to give us a final form Frieza from that fight, like a Dokkan Fest transforming final form Frieza. I think we still don't have a Dokkan Fest final form Frieza. It doesn't have to be transforming either. We just don't have a Dokkan Fest final form Frieza. So hopefully in the future, whatever we can get, so we can be able to use these equipments for, will be pretty cool to get. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Should be super simple for veterans, you know, for people who are new and starting the game. You guys might find yourself with a little bit of difficulty taking down the fight, but yeah, there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Hopefully you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys all in the next one.